Did Nia Jax break Becky Lynch's face again? Oh, she was bleeding. All three champions, Rhea Ripley, Toni Storm, and Julia Hart, successfully defended their championship, but who's got the best match? Welcome if you're entering the bell, this is DS and this is Women's Wrestling Weekly. Happy New Year, 2024 is here. We've got Royal Rumble coming this year, WrestleMania coming soon. It's gonna be so great, so let's jumpstart this year with a quick review of WWE RAW Day 1 and AEW Worlds End. Alright, so let's start with WWE RAW Day 1, and the first WWE match of 2024 was Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax, the grudge match. The match that's been brewing for years, finally happening, and I was fully ready to see this match end in like no contest or DQ, whatever, and I was so gagged. So this match started hot, and listen, Becky Lynch is the Ring the Bell and Diva Dirt's Women's Wrestling Fan Awards 2023 Wrestler of the Year for a reason. And that's not because she's the most athletic, that's not because she's the most powerful, it's because she can tell great story in the ring, and even here we see Becky and Nia tell amazing story, teasing that punch, the punch that started all of it and obviously paid off amazingly. It was so good, and they went all out in this match. Becky's Molly go round, Nia's my whole leg drop. I love that she's like complaining after missing it, and Nia teasing the punch yet again but misses it and hitting the ring post. And then we were setting up for a top rope manhandle slam, but Nia reverses it to hit top rope Samoan drop, and Becky kicks out. Becky kicked out from the top rope Samoan drop. I was like, okay, Nia's done. Nia's not. Like, what else can she do? I was so sure that Becky was gonna win, but then at the end, Nia catches Becky mid-air with the punch, and Becky just beautifully selling it. And holy shit, with that, Nia picks up a shocking, clean win from the man, Becky Lynch, with an annihilator. Whew, this match was wild. People in the front row losing their freaking mind, and Becky was bleeding from that punch post-match too. This was perfect. Perfectly done. Starting 2024 with a bang, I'm so satisfied. Obviously, this isn't done between them. We are gonna get another match between them, and their first match was already this good, so I can't even imagine how great their next match will be. The blood too. Perfect callback to that the man breaking face situation. Oh, it was just so perfectly done. I loved it so much. And this episode is brought to you by my favorite, Dossier. It's 2024, and we still love Dossier because thanks to Dossier, we're smelling great. So this one's my favorite right now, and I'm almost done with it because I literally use it all the time. So good. I'm just like obsessed. It's musky Gaiac inspired by Lilibow's Gaiac 10, which is perfect for winter, uniquely smoky and dry with leathery tones to it. Super sexy. You'll call me daddy right now. It smells just like the original Lilibow fragrance. My favorite part is I can get 5 bottles of this for 1 bottle of Lilibow. I don't know about you, but I just love that I don't have to break my bank getting this designer cologne, because Dossier is all about yes to smelling good, but no to overpaying. There's so much price markup in fragrance business. Dossier is all about clean, ethically sourced, long-lasting, high-end perfume within reach. So if you're curious about what I smell like right now and stepping into the new way of consuming perfumes, Dossier is here for you. So make sure to use code 10RingTheBell for a discount just for Ring the Bell from Dossier.co. Thank you, Dossier. Then we got the Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Ivy Nile, and we all know, everybody watching this knew that Rhea Ripley is retaining this title. There's no doubt about that, and it's really hard to entertain a match with such predictable outcome, which we'll talk about in AEW side. But damn, Ivy did her thing here. So first of all, Ivy looked great in her ring gear, and I was nervous. This match started out a bit shaky. I didn't realize how petite Ivy was compared to Rhea, and she got a little iffy with the power moves. I was very nervous, but thankfully they were able to pick up the pace really quickly. Loved Rhea screaming, "Oh sh!" while getting German suplexed outside, and roses are red, violets are blue, and Rhea Ripley will sell the Tornado DDT. You will give Rhea Ripley Tornado DDT and she will sell the heck out of it. And then we had an Ivy Nile escape from superplex to just spike Rhea Ripley with an elevated German suplex. I guessed so hard that was a wild spot, and people are chanting, "This is awesome!" And if this is your first big match on main roster and people are already chanting "This is awesome" at you, it doesn't matter the result, you already won this match, Ivy. And she she probably figured that out, and the match ended really quickly with Rhea stopping Ivy's crossbody with a headbutt, which was also really cool, and finished Ivy Nile with a riptide. Ivy might have lost her match here, but she really won here. What an amazing performance from Ivy here, and huge props to Rhea Ripley, our mother, for bringing out this banger from this newbie. I'm so satisfied. I'm excited to see the title picture for Rhea Ripley heading into Mania, and even challenge her for Royal Rumble potentially. Personally, I really want to see Candice LeRae come out of the catering and show all of us what she can do already. And after 30 minutes of weirdly political and uncomfortable The Rock segment, we got Zoe Stark and Shayna, the so-called Shazoe, versus Natalya and Tegan Nox. Natty had a great year. The match though was alright. Shayna and Zoe pick up a win from Tegan with German and Z360 combo. Tegan's mollying around was good. I really don't see the point of this because we finally have an actual team. Katana and Kaden hold the title with actual team of Ayla and Alba and Kabuki Warriors returning recently. So why are we even kidding with this nonsensical Shazoe team? But it is what it is. Beautiful gown again by Natalya. Seriously, who's been making that his gear recently? I've been gagging every time. But yeah, this match was fine.
Good. Not bad.
And then we saw this like party segment with Katana and Kaden celebrating their championship win, and they're like, yes, we won, we're the champion. And then Chelsea and Piper is like, we're gonna challenge you. And then Katana and Kaden throw champagne at Chelsea. So I guess we're gonna have this rematch. Again, I'm so iffy about this party segments. It's like, we're so hot. We're partier. We know how to dance. You love us? We love to party. We're athletic. We're fun. You like us? It's just like, I don't know. It almost makes me not like them. My ex got really into circuit parties and got weird, so maybe that's why I'm not gonna be into it, but I don't know. So moving to AEW Worlds End, they also had 3 women's matches, which is great, especially for AEW. What a great way to close the year. So on the pre-show, we had Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale, kind of good friends battling out in good spirit situation. Both women from Long Island. The story going in here is that Stokely Hathaway is trying to cause issues between these best friends, saying Willow is talking shit about Statlander backstage and how he believes Statlander could be the most dominant person in the entire women's division if she really wants to be dominant. Not tons of storylines to go off, but still very interesting. But I did love how this match was the only match of 3 matches on this show that didn't have criminally predictable match results. The match was super athletic and fun. Loved the suplex trade. It was like 5 to 6 suplex in a row. Willow spiking Statlander with the powerbomb on the apron was really great. Love Statlander's dropkick to Willow. The sheer athleticism from both of these athletes is just mind-blowing. But the end was a bit rough. I'm sure they planned this awesome athletic Dr. Bomb to leg drop reversal spot, but it was unfortunately botched, and this match ended rather unceremoniously with clean pin following a power bomb, with Willow defeating Statlander. I love that Willow won here actually, because she really needs some wins. She's been losing so many times, and I'm still invested in the storyline. Will Stat turn heel? Because honestly, Stokely managing heel Statlander as annoying mouthpiece, that's a great idea, especially given that promo work is probably Statlander's only weak point. So I'll say I enjoyed the match. It was a fine match.
Good. Not bad.
I feel like Willow versus Statlander has potential to be a huge feud in AEW. Then we got the AEW Women's World Championship, Toni Storm versus Riho, and the promo package was awesome. Toni Storm talking about, is it better to be the first or the best? And some of the lines are just like so genius. Riho better bring coat cause she'll shiver under my shadow. It was just so good. Like Toni Storm's character is just absolutely amazing. Even the title graphic is vintage. I love this character so much. The match is a bit different story though. I think this and TBS Championship both suffered from 2 things. Absolutely nobody believes that the challengers are winning here. And second, the heel champions are massively more over than the babyface challengers. Both matches suffer from these too. So Toni was torturing poor Riho, breaking down her back. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. They were chanting Toni while she was torturing Riho. And when Luther got ejected from interfering, crowd chanted, "Ref, you suck." Like, what do you even do with this situation? And for most of the match, Toni, in her golden era character, used very much vintage wrestling moves like scoop slam and some submission moves. Actually, she did like 5 scoop slams. By the way, the choke slam was cool, but it was kind of boring at points. I did really love the Go Luther move where Toni just like throws Riho from the apron to outside. I love that move. And actually, all Luther Toni actions are really, really cool. And at the end, she spikes Riho with Storm Zero and brought her finisher that we all love from WWE, Storm won to defeat Rhea. In post-match, her number one fan Mariah May came out and sprinkled rose petals all over her, celebrating the win. Yeah, overall, I think it was a fine match. It didn't necessarily exceed my expectation for what I thought Rhea versus Toni would be. I'm more excited about where Toni-Mariah relationship will go from this. And also, will the returning Jamie Hayter come for Toni Storm? That's also going to be super fun. I think this match was fine.
Good, not bad.
Then we got the TBS Championship, Julia Hart versus Abaddon. This match deservingly got "This is Spooky" chant throughout the match. So it was again house rules match, but it didn't really come to play outside of Abaddon biting Julia multiple times throughout the match. And I honestly think those biting spots were the only times the crowd reacted to Abaddon, because again, everybody knows that Julia is going to win here and everybody loves Julia. Nice superplex from Julia Hart. She does great job with the facial expressions too. And at the end, after Abaddon bites Julia's face, the evil witch sister Sky Blue comes out to push Abaddon off the top rope and hides under the ring, and Abaddon then grabs the witch like the Wizard of Oz situation, takes Sky Blue out with a knee, and using this distraction, Julia shoves Abaddon into the stairs and hits moonsault to pick up a win. And this moonsault, we gotta talk about this. She lands on her feet, which makes me so confused. Like, was Abaddon supposed to reverse this moonsault? The commentary did their bestest to cover it up, saying that the knees hit Abaddon's midsection.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah, this was a bit disappointing bout from these two spooky characters. I think they could have done a lot more entertaining match if they were able to play up the spookiness and the house rule stipulation. But yeah, this is another okay match.
Good, not bad.
One thing I did love though is that we got the return promo for Serena Deeb. The video was so well shot. She's in this straight jacket and she escapes it because she's a submission magician and she's a professor of professional wrestling and she's coming back to torture all the girls. AEW's got a lot of talents right now with Thunder Rosa, who just came back, Serena Deeb coming back, Jamie Hayter returning soon, Britt Baker just chilling around. So hopefully 2024 is a better year for the women of AEW, and the Britt Baker interview is dropping this week. Get ready for that. I brought something because I wanted to learn, because I feel like you have the best glove wearing skills in the industry.
do.
So I brought a little plastic gloves.
Okay.
Could you teach me how to wear glove the DMD way?
Yes, I'll show you.
That is it for this week's weekly review. January is going to be big for Ring the Bell. Of course, the Royal Rumble content is coming, but also we got Britt Baker interview, we got Gail Kim interview, Sonic Kiss interview before TNA starts. Oh, it's going to be good. And I'm going to TNA's first show. I'm so excited about that. So happy New Year, guys. I really think this is going to be a good year for all of us. I'm so excited. And you can follow me at DS on Instagram and Ring the Bell DS on Twitter. And I'll see you next time. Bye.